Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. In case you missed it, we had 2 bonus episodes yesterday afternoon. As Twerk-gate takes over the media world, Sarah Vine writes in the Daily Mail, "Goodness, these AI versions of celebrities are getting eerily good, aren't they? The Duchess of Privacy herself, twerking like some vulgar commoner to Starrkeisha's viral hit, the Baby Momma Dance, while Prince Harry dad dances around her like an overexcited flamingo doing an elaborate courtship dance. It can't be real, can it? Whatever next? The Prince and Princess of Wales doing slutdrops to Beyonce's Gimme Some? Their Majesties, King Charles and Queen Camilla mouthing along to Lola's Young Messi? Surely there's a law against such obscenities. Treason. That was my first thought when I saw the latest video on Meghan's Instagram. Eye-popping, jaw-droppingly embarrassing. Some joker must have cooked this up in his mum's basement, hacked her account and posted it. It's the only explanation. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, shy, retiring creatures that they are, would never expose their jealously guarded private life like this. Not after moving halfway across the world to escape the prying eyes of the paparazzi. Not after mobilizing armies of lawyers to emphasize, at a cost of several £100 an hour, the need for boundaries and respect from the media. Not after weeping into the arms of Oprah and sundry about all the horrid and mean things being said about them on account of their exposure. Surely not. Or would they? Now, obviously it's totally up to Meghan what she posts on social media, but some might say that if one's husband has just spent untold thousands suing the Home Office for withdrawing one's automatic security detail on the grounds that without it one and one's family aren't safe on British soil, it might perhaps not be the best idea to post a picture of one's child to a social media account with 3 million followers. Camilla Tominey writes in The Telegraph, "What's even more mind-boggling about the 80-odd second video is the fact the privacy-obsessed couple have released it. I appreciate the Sussexes have always had a rather nuanced interpretation of privacy, but the whole Oprah-induced infamy, they've all got it infamy thing. South Park's notorious episode celebrating their worldwide privacy tour of every available TV studio perfectly summed up the irony of a couple opining press intrusion while dishing every last piece of dirt on their nearest and dearest to anyone who would listen. But the children were always supposed to be out of bounds. Lest we forget, the couple refused to tell anyone where they planned to give birth to Archie until the very last minute, forcing their PRs to scramble to inform the media hours after the event that he had, in fact, been born at that celebrity newborn haunt, the Portland. While one can imagine Harry preferring to keep his personal space free from social media invaders, notwithstanding his propensity to constantly spill the beans about his daddy issues, the Duchess appears more than willing to let it all hang out these days. Hence the behind-the-scenes cookery show, the endless podcasts, and the repeated public protestations about her business interests, including just this week revealing As Ever was being paused, before following up hours later with an Instagram post appearing to contradict that claim, announcing more products will arrive next month. Not to mention the bizarre briefings about Spencer surname swaps, which we now learn was allegedly because the couple feared the king was delaying the issuing of their children's passports over the use of their HRH titles. You can take the actress out of the spotlight, but you can never quite take the spotlight off the actress. It isn't only Queens of England that need to be seen to be believed, you know. As a backdrop to the privacy discussion, there is the money. Prince Harry's legal battles with the Home Office over his right to police protection, while in the United Kingdom has now revealed its full financial toll on both sides. According to newly released figures under a Freedom of Information request, the Home Office has spent a staggering £656,000 on the case. The sum includes £554,000 spent on the original High Court case last year and an additional £102,000 on the subsequent appeal, which concluded in May. The breakdown of costs reveals over £241,000 spent on barristers, £394,000 on solicitors, and $3,800 in court fees. Officials noted that the figure may yet rise, as some costs incurred before May 2nd have not yet been fully tallied. The Prince, having lost both the initial case and the appeal, has been ordered to pay 90% of the government's costs. When his own legal expenses, still undisclosed, are included, his total financial exposure is estimated to be close to £1.5 million. For the Prince, the defeat was more than legal, it was personal. In a statement following the ruling, he told the BBC, "I wish someone had told me beforehand there was no way to win. I can't see a world in which I would bring my wife and children back to the UK at this point. The episode highlights the deeply personal nature of Prince Harry's illegal crusades. What began as a matter of security has evolved into a symbol of his estrangement from the institution he was born into, and a costly one at that. More Palace in just a moment. Wow, that's a lot of commercials. If you'd like this program ad-free, go to calaroga.com/plus for more information, or just check out the show notes. Listeners on Apple Podcasts can click the banner there that says uninterrupted listening. Just take a look at the top of the page, and for just $5 a month, you'll get Palace Intrigue, along with 25 plus other series with hundreds and thousands of shows without ads or feed drops. Premium subscribers also already have early access to our first full season of our upcoming series, Crown and Controversy, which covers the royals beginning from where the TV series The Crown left off. And we very much appreciate any support you give to us behind the scenes here. Thanks very much. The incredibly hard-working Prince of Wales is set to make a high-profile joint appearance today as Kensington Palace confirms he will be attending the Royal Cornwall show at Wadebridge, joined by none other than his Aunt Sophie. William, in his capacity as patron, will be present at the historic agricultural show, a mainstay of Cornish culture since its founding in 1793. The event, which now attracts upwards of 120,000 visitors annually, celebrates the very best of local farming, food, and rural traditions. This marks another public engagement in the region under the Duchy of Cornwall title. Royal fans will no doubt be delighted by the addition of the Duchess of Edinburgh to the event. Sophie, who holds the vice presidency of the Royal Cornwall Agricultural Association and serves as patron of the Association of Agricultural Show Organisations, will accompany her nephew for the joint engagement, the pair having previously teamed up at Battersea Power Station in 2023. The royal duo will begin their visit to the Royal Cornwall Food and Farming Pavilion, which showcases a rich array of artisan producers from across the county, from Cornish cheeses and jams to gins and local spirits. After this, they will divide their efforts. Prince William will visit the Duchy of Cornwall hub, where the focus this year is on rural mental health. His visit will highlight the work of local charities, including Pentreath, George's Voice, Cooth, Man Down, Papyrus, and Sunrise. Meanwhile, the Duchess of Edinburgh will turn her attention to two organisations close to her heart. She will meet with representatives from LEAF, the Linking Environment and Farming, a leading advocate for sustainable food and farming, and will also visit the Girl Guides, who have long played a supportive role in the show's operations. Her programme concludes with a tour of the livestock areas, cattle, pigs, sheep, and the countryside section, reaffirming her long-standing commitment to Britain's rural communities. After a busy week of serving bacon, looking at flowers, and cheese eating, we eagerly await news that the prince is going to take a week off. And the business of being royal does carry on. Queen Camilla was undeterred as she was met by a small band of anti-monarchy protesters during a visit to Hexham, Northumberland. Despite the persistent rain, fewer than a dozen demonstrators from the campaign group Republic turned out, brandishing the organization's signature yellow placards and umbrellas emblazoned with slogans such as "Down with the Crown." Her Majesty, clad in a dark coat and smiling politely, paid the protesters no attention as she arrived to carry out two scheduled royal engagements in the market town. Speaking on behalf of Republic campaign chief Graham Smith said, "Wherever the royals go, they end up costing taxpayers tens of thousands of pounds. Camilla's visit today is just more royal PR, a brief visit that royalists will insist shows they work hard." And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify and Apple and whatever your app of choice is, and leave us a nice review if you're enjoying the show. We appreciate those good reviews. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.